Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Ifeni. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon, Cynthia. Well, let's start the review with this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. The lead story, NNPC, how we raised crude oil production from 900,000 million barrels per day to 1.6 million barrels per day. Clarifies 70% illegal refineries deactivated. Reveals Nigeria was losing 21 million barrels monthly, $1.9 billion before recovery. Says Nigeria will be shocked to know those behind oil theft when exposed. Declared suspected oil thieves undergoing prosecution. Blames current fuel scarcity on distribution hiccups. Well, at last, we are making some headway. The security agencies, thanks to the engagement of these the private security outfits, Tompolo and others, we are now making some headway. But it took this long. You know how much must have gone with this wholesale stealing of our commonwealth by some people. But the point I don't get, you'll be shocked if these people are exposed.
I was just about to say that.
I hope they will be exposed.
Yeah.
Because we've heard this over and over. Recall Dubai authorities handed over to Nigerian government list of those funding terrorism. As we speak, nothing has been done. So when somebody is saying, oh, you'll be shocked when we expose these people, I'm challenging the authorities. These people may never be exposed.
I'm not holding my breath for that.
And we are looking forward to when they will be exposed, as it were. But the good thing is that there is some headway being made with these private security arrangements. All the government security agencies are now sitting up. And we hope this will continue. 70% of illegal refineries deactivated, but we know that those artisanal refineries were not the big thieves. The big thieves are those who come into the country with big vessels, siphon our oil, take to international market and sell. What a country. But we are making some headway because from the report the NNPC is putting forward, it shows that we've been able to plug some loopholes. But are we sure that some people are still not entering the Nigerian territorial waters and getting away with blue murder? Now, the UK, the other story in the front page of this day, UK, we have no preferred presidential candidates in Nigeria. AOC shifting donates 70 cars to support Tinubu Shetima campaign. Yes, because the presidential candidates and the political parties, they've been playing host to high commissioners from the UK High Commission and other foreign diplomats. Well, it's good to hear from the UK authorities that yes, they don't have any preferred candidates. Their interest is to ensure that they give whatever support they can to ensure that the elections are credible, free and fair and acceptable to all Nigerians.
Mr. Ifeni, what do you think would be motivating all this hosting of all these foreign, should I say, dignitaries or foreign politicians? What does he need? Does he actually need their endorsement? What do you think?
Well, I don't consider it as an endorsement because at least one of these persons will emerge as Nigeria's president come May 29. So touching base with them even before whoever emerges does so after the February elections, I don't think it's a bad idea. As long as they are not interfering with the process or coming out to endorse any candidate, and which is what they have just come out to do. that they don't have any preferred candidate, and they have not been, at least they've been quite liberal in visiting the front runners, as it were. Okay. So we just hope that that it is what it is, just showing concern that democracy should thrive in Nigeria, not to interfere in any way. Now, the other story above the masthead of this day, fallout of Naira redesign, analysts back CBN's cash withdrawal policy, say move will boost monetary policy effectiveness, tax compliance, may strengthen Naira. May strengthen Naira. It's not a given. Urge Apex Bank to reduce bank charges. CBN Deputy Governor nominees to explain new policies to senators during screening on Friday. Yes, yesterday, of course, there was heated debate in the Senate about this new policy by the CBN, and the Punch newspaper has that story on its front page. Cash withdrawal limit. Senate grills CBN chiefs tomorrow. POS operators get waiver to pay processing fee. Central Bank deputy governors to face National Assembly panel Senate debate policy next week. CBN says no going back on new cashless policy. Allays fears of rural dwellers. Others. Well,
is it too early to say no going back, you think, from their end?
Yes, no going back. That is pursuing this policy because it's just an extension of the cashless policy which the CBN has been propagating for quite some time. This is just another move in that direction. Now, why are people apprehensive? We use our cards at supermarkets. Even many women in the market, you think they don't have POS. So I don't know why people are shouting. You don't want to carry cash all over the place. But we must also remember, the number that some of these banks, I don't want to name names
exactly,
now.
Mr. Efeni.
They have no network. In fact, a particular bank I use, I've stopped using their cards at supermarket because I've lost money. And you make several trips to the bank to get a refund, and you'll be stuck. At a point, you just forget about it. So it's something the banks have to also work on. Because yes, we're talking about cashless policy, cashless transaction, but what we also see is that a number of these bank cards fail too often. And this is something the banks must also work on so that people will not be longing to carry cash. Yeah. If my card is working and I can get to any supermarket, any petrol station, fill my tank and pay with my card, why should I be bothering about cash? And well, especially when you go to the outskirts of town, you have problem using these cards. Yes, maybe on Awolowo Road, every filling station will sell petrol and you pay with your card, but not so in all filling stations.
That is true.
So it's something the banks have to work on to ensure that there's this cashless policy succeeds. Otherwise, people will be clamoring for cash.
Very well said. I hope they are taking note of this suggestion that you've made. Thank you so much, Arise News analyst Emmanuel Efeni, for joining us on Newsday. We appreciate your time as always.